Hello internets, this is Blackfly coming to you with a strength perks breakdown for Fallout 4. We're going to focus on the 10 perks that are under the strength tree in the perks chart and do a little bit of an analysis what they each mean. My sources, aside from my own insight, is vault111.com's perk list. They've got a really neat interactive perk chart. You can click on the perks and some of them have some detailed information. And that I'm sure will be updated once the game drops to be more accurate. And then orcs.com, ORCZ.com, has another perks list that's interactive. It's got a little bit different information. Of course, this is all speculation, but check both of those out and form your own opinion. The first perk in the list under strength is going to be Iron Fist, which is got our Vault Boy there. He looks like he's got a little bit of a mustache going on, shirtless in the gym, punching at you. This is going to be an unarmed damage buff, plus 20% damage for unarmed attacks. Ranks up to 5, so you can get up to 100% damage buff with that. Double damage on your unarmed attacks, and this is not the power fist. This is straight up bare hands attacks, and I guess kicks too. And then the next one under that is going to be your melee weapon damage equivalent. So that's big leagues, and you've got Vault Boy there with the baseball bat. Melee weapon damage increases by 20% per rank up to 100%. And underneath that, we've got the first perk that I'm really interested in, which is Armorer, which will grant you access to repair and modify your armor. And it's ranked as well, so I believe that means that at like rank 1 you'll be able to mod and repair like leather armor, and then as you rank up you'll be able to repair more complex armors like metal armor, combat armor, things like that. Not 100% sure if power armor would be included in this. That may be something separate because it is a little bit more complicated than regular armor, but it may be that you can modify and repair your power armor at the top rank of this perk. Underneath that, we've got Weaponsmith, which is going to give you access to repair and modify your melee weapons. Again, it's ranked up, so you'll be able to unlock different levels of mods for those and maybe increase your efficiency at repairing those things as you go up in rank. Below that, we've got Big Guns, which is going to be your flamers and your miniguns and things of that nature. And this is going to give you a 20% per rank damage buff up to 100%, similar to the previous 2 damage buff perks. Then we've got Strong Back, which is my favorite perk in this whole game. Gives you a 50-pound more carry weight, and then 100 pounds and 200 pounds. It's up to 200 pounds more carry weight, which is a huge difference from the previous Fallout games, where Strong Back was a one-off perk that gave you 50 pounds of carry weight, and that was it. So I'm really excited about this one, so you can hoard all that stuff and never have to leave anything behind. The other cool thing about this, and this is speculation, but Vault111.com believes that at rank 2 you would be able to run while over encumbered. Now there would be an action point cost for this, probably similar to the action point cost for sprinting, but you can go ahead and run while you've got too much stuff on your back, and then at rank 3 you'd be able to fast travel while over encumbered, which used to be a separate perk in Fallout, but now it looks like they've combined it into the ranks for Strong Back. So I'm really excited about that one. Below that, we've got Size Matters, which is an interesting perk. I've never seen anything like this in Fallout before. It says reduces recoil by 20% per rank. So this would be most effective with like shotguns or really heavy weapons that are going to have a lot of recoil, and this will actually reduce that so you can stay more accurate when you're in the regular first-person shooter mode rather than using VATS, because I imagine in VATS the recoil probably won't matter. Below that, you've got Defender, which is a little Vault Boy there holding a shotgun, and this is going to be pistol and rifle and shotgun melee attacks increase their damage by 20% per rank up to 100. So this is that melee attack that we saw in the gameplay footage where the Vault Dweller smacked that raider guy in the head with his pistol. It looks like this is going to increase damage for that, so you will have your melee button when you're carrying a gun, and you can actually attack the enemies, which is really cool, and then this perk will give you more damage for that attack. Slayer is under that, and it's a funny little icon there. I don't know if he's a tree. I don't know what that is. It looks like he's half tree, but he's got a big axe, and this is going to give you bonus damage and less chance of being staggered or knocked down. So harder to incapacitate when you're using a two-handed melee weapon. So that's going to be like your sledgehammer, maybe thermic lance, bigger melee weapons that take two hands to swing. Rank 1 is going to give you a 50% damage bonus and half the chance of being staggered or knocked down. Rank 2 would be 75% damage bonus and no chance of being staggered, but you've still got the half chance of being knocked down. And then max rank, which looks like it's rank 3, is going to be 100% damage bonus, so double damage with your dual-wielding, dual-handed melee weapons, and no knockdown or stagger chance. So that's pretty op. The last perk in the tree is Juggernaut, which is going to give you an interesting charge attack while you're sprinting. Rank 1 will let you sprint into an enemy, and that will knock them down. So any enemy that you hit while you're sprinting is going to fall down and I guess be incapacitated for a few seconds. Rank 2 is going to do the same thing and add a little bit of damage to that knockdown, so when you hit them, they'll take some damage and they'll be knocked down. And then the max rank will knock the enemy down and give you critical damage plus a small chance of instantly killing that enemy, which is extremely useful for an initiator on crowds or an initiator against a very strong enemy. Now, this will not affect legendary enemies or very large enemies like the super mutant behemoth or the mole rat queen, things like that, or that giant insect creature that we saw in some of the gameplay footage. Those will not be affected by knockdown. So that's the breakdown for the strength perks. Let me know what you think. Get hyped. The game is coming out really soon, and once it does, I will do another series of videos like this with the 100% accurate perk breakdown based on what's in the game. So leave me your comments. Let me know what you think. Join me on twitch.tv/blackfly303. November 9th at 11 p.m. Central Time. I'm going to start my Fallout stream, and we're going to go as long as it takes to get through the first playthrough. I am going to try to do it as non-stop as possible. I do have to sleep sometime, but I'm going to try to keep that to a minimum so we can keep streaming. And have a great night, and see you all on the 10th. Thanks for watching.